Hi. Are you heading home soon?
Home? No. Why don't you go on ahead? I still have a few things to attend to. I'm in no rush.
Neither am I. The house is kind of cavernous without Nicholas there. I'm worried. How long do you think it'll take him to cool down before he comes home?
I have no way of predicting that. Perhaps when his friend tires of his company.
What friend? I didn't know that he made a friend close enough to impose on like this. Is it someone from his volunteer program?
Well, it's obviously someone who doesn't understand the state of confusion he's in, or they wouldn't have extended their hospitality.
Dr. Strausser to the 7th floor OR. Dr. Strausser to the 7th floor
What's going on? Is there any reason that you're avoiding the specifics? Nicholas happens to be my family, too.
I suppose there's really no point in keeping it from you, since apparently he may be staying there for a while. He's at Catherine Bell's.
Okay.
Alexis, will you please go home?
No, I will not go home. You can't expect to drop information like that and not expect any questions. When did you find out that Nicholas was at Catherine's, or was he there the whole time?
I went over there to see her. He answered the door. And yes, he's been there since he dropped out of sight.
And she never let on?
No.
Why? Why would she do something like that? How could she not call you?
She claims that she tried to call me once and couldn't reach me.
She tried to call you once. She was standing right here when you and I were both notified that he was missing.
Yes, and desperately wanting to help, I know.
You call that help? She saw how frantic you were. She saw how frantic I was, and she failed to notify you?
Alexis, I don't have the answers to your questions. Wrong? Or is your cousin glowering even more than usual?
He's having a bad day.
Oh.
I'm glad to see you. There are a few PR matters that we need to discuss.
Indeed. It's unfortunate that you couldn't manage to do that during regular business hours today.
I thought we agreed on a flexible schedule when I took this job.
Well, not so flexible that several of your staff members couldn't reach you when necessary. Have you suddenly developed a phobia for the telephone?
As far as I know, all of the current projects are under control. I don't believe in micromanagement. A person should be allowed to function independently.
Do you know what that's about?
Some PR problem, I assume.
Oh, Catherine's got real fire in her eyes. I like that in a woman. So I'll call you later to get specific about the date.
May I point out that Nicholas is not functioning independently. In fact, he seems to have developed an unhealthy dependence upon you, which you are doing nothing to discourage.
I will not let you force me to defend myself. I have done nothing wrong, except to maybe completely misjudge you from the beginning.
I'm sorry, Stefan, but I hope you gave her hell. I think she deserves it.
Alexis, this is not a legal matter. You needn't be concerned.
Best. I got a chance to spend some time with Robin Scorpio, which I hardly get to do anymore. I took care of some business I've been ignoring, so I say all in all, it was a pretty productive day.
What else did you do?
You know, my mother used to always do that.
Do what?
Ask me questions about my day and then say, what else, what else? It's like no matter what I said, it was never enough.
You spoke with my uncle, didn't you?
You know, for a kid who grew up on islands, you certainly are extremely perceptive.
See, you had that look on your face.
And what look is that?
The I just spoke to Stefan Cassadine, and boy, does my head hurt look. You see that around the hospital a lot these days.
It was a total disaster.
Yeah. Was it about me staying here?
Among other things.
See, what he does is he tries to scare you. He doesn't do it so you notice it, but subtly.
I'm not afraid of your uncle. I never have been.
I know, but that doesn't mean you enjoy arguing with him either.
Well, you know what? It takes two to fight. So from now on, he's going to be one person short. Excuse me. Please.